a lot of the driving force behind all of this was just to become better so I can be healthier for my kids. My name is Ben Miller. I've lived in Cumberland for almost my entire life. My parents live in Cumberland. My brother lives here. It's home. It's always been home, and likely it always will. I joined because I was grossly out of shape. I was overweight.
You know, Ben had kind of a history of having success with diets and then, gaining weight back. And whenever he tried something, he would be very successful, but it never lasted.
I was tired all the time. I wasn't being healthy.
He would be a little bit more moody, maybe get upset a little bit quicker.
The worst thing is I couldn't be active with my kids. I can't be that father that can't go on a roller coaster with his kids. I needed something drastic to try to get myself into shape.
I remember he came home from work one day and he had scheduled an introductory session at the gym, and I was kind of surprised, not having a lot of knowledge about CrossFit previously.
I think I had a curiosity about it. I didn't know much about CrossFit. I just knew that it was difficult and people who did CrossFit were in really good shape.
That's his personality, is to try something tough and conquer it.
When I first started here at Diamond Hill CrossFit, my goals were to just make it through a workout. That was it. Basically told myself if I could do anything for an hour. It's only an hour.
And in the beginning workouts, you could tell he was winded, but he was just so willing to try things. Like, he was unafraid. He's like, no, I'm gonna do this, and he did it.
And he would come home drenched in sweat. And I think he was crazy at first, like, what are you doing? But he really enjoyed it from the beginning.
You could just see he was motivated to get better. He wanted to repeat things when we were teaching him. He wanted to get better at it. He'd ask questions.
That's been the key, is that everybody's positive here. You don't ever feel that you can't do anything. People just say, hey, nice job, and they give you a fist bump. That means, I think it means more than people realize it means. It makes you want to keep coming back, like you're kind of part of the group.
We have a great group environment, and I think that's inspiring for a lot of people to be around others.
You could almost say like we're in the relationship business too with our members as they come in.
My relationship with the coaches here has been awesome. It's been nothing but positive. They help you to push yourself rather than pushing you.
When he started CrossFit, it looked more like it was going to be a long-term positive benefit to his life. It was going to be a long-term option for him to have success. I don't think he once thought about stopping or quitting or taking a break or a pause since he started. He's loved it since the beginning. Ben's lost about 80 pounds so far. And he sleeps better, he eats better. He was a strong person before. He's a very strong man, but now you can see it. You can see how strong he is.
I've had those moments where he's walking in and I'm like, who is that? And then I'm like, oh, that's Ben.
He inspires me to keep working hard because he comes in and he works hard every day. He's very consistent, like he is all in. But just to see that transformation, it really is amazing. It just makes me so happy for him.
All the stuff that Ben has accomplished just makes me feel that I made the right decision to get into CrossFit, to open this gym.
A big benefit to our family has been involving our whole family, involving our children in the progress.
I'm more likely, I'm more willing to say, hey, let's go on a hike, everything is more fun now.
The kids are learning from it and they're paying attention to it. And, you know, it's been a great experience for them to watch him succeed.
There he is! Yay!
Pretty darn good. Be part of that journey. It's really cool.
I would tell somebody who's considering joining Diamond Look CrossFit to give it a shot, to try it. You have nothing to lose except a bunch of weight.